Okay, so that time lapse may not have looked like a lot, but it it did produce a good bit of drops in, and don't mind the ocelot. But yeah, so I've been working on some designs. To tell you the truth, it's been 5 days, 6 days since that clip. I've been tweaking designs left and right, trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. Some of it was extremely medieval, some of it was extremely modern, and we're going for a mix this season. And I'm going to start with the ultra modern look. So we're going to have an ultra modern face with some medieval ruins around. But we're going to get the face of the build in first, because that's going to allow me to start building the interior, which is what I want to do more than anything, really. So I want to get working on the inside. So to get the inside, I have to get the face lined up, and that's what's made this episode take so long. First things first, I need a 35 by 35 hole that's like 3 deep dug square in here. Alright, our hole has been dug out. This will be perfect for our front fascia. We are going to be, not that, we're going to be using some gray concrete, some light blue concrete, and well, I still need to go make the glass, but we'll get to that. I want to say more, but I think it would be better to hop into another quick time lapse and kind of show you the pretty colors and shapes. Also, you move thousands of blocks away, and these guys still find you. Really need to do something about this. Somebody needs to come and get rid of them. Okay, we have shapes, we have colors, we have glass. And yeah, so a little bit about the design. Oh, I felt like I was falling for half a second. This design is actually based off one of my first Comicraft bases. I loved building inside mountains, and then I loved putting giant glass walls. And yeah, so I had done this black, gray, light gray, white mixture before, mixing in the panes and full blocks, and I kind of wanted to throw it back to it because that's one of the things. Is there a chicken up there? There is a chicken over there. That's just one of the things I've always liked doing, is taking old designs, changing them up, and then bringing them over so there's some kind of continuity in between every season. The Duds multiverse. But yeah, so I went with that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, when I dug everything out, I didn't think to dig enough for the border. We're going to border it in deep slate, and then I need to kind of work on texturing how I'm going to pull this back and make it look smooth and natural. Now, everything else other than this is essentially temporary for now. Because like I said, I really just want to get inside the base and start working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some deep slate. We're going to go around. I'll show you what that will... I'll dig everything out and I'll show you what it's going to look like. And then we'll start working on this terrain over here and getting it better. Alright guys, we are back in no water because I wanted to check our profits real quick. I heard rumblings that there has been some purchases. Let's start with the pork shop. What? This build is not up to par. The administration. What the duck is the administration? They want sophistication? We'll show them sophistication. Alright, so the shell of the building is complete, and it looks like overnight I was pranked, pigged, porked. One of, why would someone waste so many name tags? Okay, we'll put the sword away for now. I am actually all out of pork chops, so you're doing me a favor. Okay, so let's go over the build. So, we were going upper class, right? No more buying meat out of a vendor's cart style build. Yeah, when I talked to Jess, the only thing he said I had to keep was the pig face. I think it's because he really enjoyed it. And all I've done is made an upgrade. I put a campfire in each of the nostrils so the nose actually smokes, which I think is really cool. This is actually going to be a 2-story build. So the first story down here will be our fancy meat shop. This will be where the pork chops actually get sold. So yeah, it's going to be real nice right here. This is kind of just decorative. I was seeing if this design looked good, and the brick with the dark gray concrete looks well. I need to add the mud. I've only textured the front because of the time lapse. So the mud is basically there to kind of add shadows in corners and stuff. And I think it does a good job without going overboard. Now the second story, you see here. Oh, I've got to redo some landscaping right here to kind of cover this up. But the second story is what I think I'm gonna have the more fun with. This is gonna be like a walk-up bar. I already have a name for it. This is gonna be Slammin' Sammy's Burger Bar. So I'm gonna use some custom heads. Loki donated a bunch of custom heads. Thank you, Loki, to use in here. I thought about putting villagers in here. I might just do the butchers downstairs because I realize if you put them up here, I plan on having these open areas. Zombies and stuff could probably walk in here and kill them. So we're going to probably put butchers downstairs if we can get some. The villager breeder was right there. Now it's home to bamboo. So yeah, this will be all decorative up here. I'm thinking some outdoor seating. I've been wanting to put something on top of the Wither Rose store for a long time now. And this actually works. I've got some spots where I'm going to throw some palm trees up. I think that'll be nice. And yeah, basically all that's left is interior design and adding some detail. I had to stop myself last night. I was on such a roll that I just started adding like the ceilings, these fences, this side, just detail was starting to become a thing. I was like, I need to stop. I need to go to bed. It was like already 11 p.m. But yeah, I'm going to do the downstairs first. I think I'm going to name the downstairs Chopped. I think that's a good sophisticated name for this meat area. And we'll come back when I have a good bit of the interior done. I might bring you guys back to talk about and do a couple more design choices, but yeah, give me a few minutes. Okay, interior complete, and I'm pretty happy with this interior. I think it fits the upgrade on par sophisticated feel that the what the Duck administration is about, I guess. I mean, you left a sign. How was I supposed to figure out what you wanted off of a sign? Anyways, yep, we got stuff looking good. Again, Loki donating heads, very nice. Some of them were my own. Yeah, we have our pork chops over here. This was a chest for decoration, and then people kept complaining that they couldn't open it even though it was just for decoration. So I switched it out for a barrel, and we put pork chops in it. The decoration chest is now over here. And Aerington hooked me up with a mini chest. So it definitely feels like storage right here. You know what? I'm leaving it like that. The pressure plate, I can't leave it like that. Don't step on it, because then it loses all functionality. Yeah, we're putting our profits over here. That is for Tarek and Jess. And yeah, downstairs, check. Now let's go work on the upstairs. Alright guys, Slammin' Sammy's is all done. I've actually added a few things that weren't in the time lapse, like this little sitting area right here. I had always planned on this being here. I just didn't have the design, and the time lapse was already kind of a bit wonky, especially when I started playing with armor stands. I shouldn't have done that on a time lapse. That really kind of jerked the timeline around. Yeah. So we've got all of our heads and stuff. I'm using 2 furnaces to kind of look like a refrigerator. I don't know if it does or not, but it does to me, and that's the handle. So, yeah. Obviously more Loki heads. Some more heads of my own are around here. I was pretty happy with this. This design is the whole thing that started this spot. So, yeah. Pretty happy with that. Everything looks good. through here, we've got our little sign, which is pretty cool. And like I said, we have the seating area right here. And because we're on channel 64, the chairs work. Now I can eat my taco and look over the city. Brilliant. Okay, some other things I have done is I've added a couple palm trees. I changed the leaf style up a little bit so they stand out compared to those. Those are a little bit flat and poofy. These are a bit fatter and poofy. It was basically a combination of what was done in the Oasis, but using the same droopier style. So yeah, I really like these palm trees. I think they look good. Next is this retaining wall, because remember I had to cover up a good bit over here. And I believe it's Tarek has built a retaining wall over here. And I basically mimicked it, just changing up the upper section because using the wall and the carpet for a railing didn't really work right here because of how steep it was. So I changed it up just a little bit, and I think it looks really good. In here I haven't really changed anything, but I have added this, and that is Chopped, the mascot. So yep, one of the pigs didn't make it. Just for you, Tarek, one of the pigs has become a live-in mascot on the wall. Alright guys, we're on our way to town hall because I was going by my house and I found this book, and it's talking about tryouts for sheriff. I'm gonna put a video clip on the screen now. I walked the wrong way. You can't see it because you're reading a book, but it says to put our names in town hall to try out for sheriff, and obviously we're gonna try out for sheriff. We have to. We've already experienced some pillagers today, and I don't think it's town hall. It's Bamboo Hall. Bamboo Hall. That's all this place is. Hello. Where do I put my name? It says town hall, right? Blah blah blah. Debate in the main center. Please come by the town hall and drop your name off in the chest provided to show your interests. Is it this way? Well, someone's having a party and a feast over here. Is it? Well, this is just confusing. Am I missing something? Is it back here? Hello? No, empty room. You're being of no assistance. Stop waving at me. Tell me where the chest is. There's no chest. Casey, you wrote the book. There's no chest in here. Alright guys, but I think that's gonna do it for today. It was awesome getting the first part of our base done, and it was even more fun redesigning the pork chop shop. I actually had so much inspiration over the past couple days working on this. It was a shame I could only work for it for an hour or two a night. I wish I could have got it all out earlier, but it's done, it's gorgeous, and you guys have been awesome. If you want more, hit the subscribe button. If you like the episode, hit the like button. You know how it all goes. Thumbs up. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Bye.